Hey everybody, and welcome to the start of a brand new Let's Play. I'm starting Sonic Forces. It's not been that long since it came out. It came out this past Tuesday. Yeah, this past Tuesday. I finished it in a couple of days, and well, I just wanted to get straight to recording it because I actually kind of enjoyed it. It's kind of an odd game for me. It's kind of a mixed bag, but I'm gonna basically go through the whole game, and we'll show off Episode Shadow, the DLC as well. That won't take very long at all. So anyway, we're going to be going through, starting off our playthrough of Sonic Forces, and this is going to be a special Let's Play where I'm pretty much, it's going to be uploaded alongside all the other Let's Plays I've got going at the moment. So it'll be up, the first part will be uploaded this Friday from the time that I'm recording this. It's the 11th of November, so it'll be uploaded on like the 17th, I believe. So anyway, I have to delete my old save file and start a new game, which sucks. But anyway, let's go on with it, shall we? This is Sonic Forces. Yeah, it's fine. Alright. And we're going to play on normal. So yeah, this is Sonic Forces. The 3D Sonic game was announced alongside Sonic Mania in 2016. Was it 2016? Yeah, it was 2016. And has kind of got mixed reviews. It's been kind of like, a lot of people have just called it eh. It's kind of fine, it's by the numbers. But yeah, when it first got announced, I was actually pretty hyped. I thought that just because, you know, we had Sonic Mania, which we knew was going to be awesome because of the people working on it, and that it was going back to the old style of 2D games. But at the same time, but the fact that they were showing off like this was a completely different style of going back to the boost formula, and how it was going to be, you know, it just looked like it was going to be a fun and entertaining game. Well, let's go through and see how good it actually is. But I've got my first criticism. Fuck. We don't have time to lose. Better kick things up. Time for my first criticism. We're Green Hill. Fucking again. Why are we Green Hill again after we did this in Sonic Mania? Showed it off in Sonic Mania. Like, what the fuck is the point? But anyway. In terms of Sonic's control, he's pretty much the same as he was in the likes of Unleashed, Colors and Generations. He has the boost button, he has a homing attack, but something which is kind of nice in this game, they've brought back the double jump from Sonic Colors, which is something that they got rid of in Generations, which, to be honest, I really do not get and don't understand why they decided to do that, but hey. Yeah, you can't win them all, can you? But at least they got it back in this game. Haha, aren't you funny, Sonic? Anyway. Yeah, I guess the Green Hill Zone... Ooh, let's go this way. I haven't been this way. So yeah, Sonic Forces is... at least it's going back to an old style of going back to the boost gameplay, which I actually really like, especially Generations. But yeah, that's Sonic Forces. That's the first level done. It's a really straightforward. It's really straightforward to play through, actually, in terms of how well it does. A rank. Really, the big reason why I was interested in this game is because of the story, that it was trying to do something a little bit more akin to Adventure 2 and 06, where it's a bit more of a serious story, or at least that's where it appeared. We'll see what happens when we play through this story. And in fact, I would say the story is probably the weakest part of this game. Why the fuck did you hit me? Why are you reminding me of Sonic Lost World? Oh well, at least we got one good villain in there. We got Chaos. And hi, new villain.
Whoa, this guy is faster than Sonic.
He's not really faster. I would just. Is he faster? I don't know.
No, wait, it's something else. Gotta scan him and figure this.
Thank you for working with that one out, Tails. But yeah, why are you picking up? It's never really explained as to why he decides to use like copies of like old villains from past Sonic games. It's just weird. It seems like an odd thing to do, especially as during the course of this game we fight Zavok, we fight Metal Sonic, and that's it. We don't have a boss fight against Shadow, we don't have a boss fight against Chaos, which is kind of pointless. And oh god. When Sonic defeated, Eggman's army quickly took over. Within months, all but a few isolated areas in the world were under their control. Despite the overwhelming odds, a ragtag resistance formed, bonding together to continue the fight. So yeah, Sonic's... And now a new face prepares to join the struggle. Yay. That'll be us.
Eggman's army is unstoppable.
Here comes the bad voice acting. To be fair, I only hate Vector's voice. The rest of them are okay. But, yeah, story-wise, this is a bit weak. And I think that, you know, it doesn't really help that we have stuff like that. You know, where you have, like, the cutscenes and then you have the like, little, what's the word for it? Just the text come up on screen. It's really off-putting and weird. So I don't really like it. Yeah, so apparently Sonic's dead. Or they believe Sonic to be dead. It's kind of... It's odd to go down this route with Sonic. It seems odd to go down this road, but... What can you do, right? Yeah, tap those Tap those keys, Amy. But now... Yay! Now we get to the first... Get to our custom character, who you can create as much as you want. So... You've got a different bunch of animals here. You've got the dog. You can keep some rings after... You restart with rings after you lose a life. The wolf brings items towards you. Extends invincibility when you hit. Blows away enemies when performing a wire attack. Hold on to some rings after taking damage. Double jump. And drop rings will remain longer after taking damage. So, I've thought about this, and I used the bird for my first playthrough, and the bird's pretty good, but I want to do something different. So we're going to pick a hedgehog. So you got the head shape. So you got that. I think I prefer type 3. Let's see. Let's pick a good colour. I'm going to pick... I'm going to pick the green. And the eyes. God, some of these eyes are really scary. Yeah, let's go for that. They look cool. We'll go for blue. Now, I don't want to be blue. Let's pick... Let's go for the yellow. What's this change? Alright, we'll just stick with type 1. Select a victory pose. Motion. Oh, that's the voice. Yeah, I'll keep the standard voice. Let's... Nah. Let's go for that. Alright, so here we go. I'm naked. I'm naked for now.
Commander? Happy to see you're all still alive. Eggman's
Knuckles' voice is actually pretty good here. Like I say, the voice acting for the most part is actually pretty decent.
Finish Sonic. Sorry, still not used to saying that.
Yeah, this is just weird that they're trying to go this kind of dark with it.
Who survived the battle and made it.
It doesn't really work a lot of the time, at least not for me personally. If you're trying to go for a bit dark, Sonic doesn't do dark well.
Use for your pointy butt.
Or at least not a depressingly dark. Like talking about death and shit. I mean, Adventure 2, I think, was pretty much my limit. Like, that story was serious without being ridiculously dark, and I think that worked better. Oh shit. So yeah, here we go. Time to go through some stages. Okay, so where's stage 2? Stage 2 is over here, the spaceport. Oh, we can now play as Shadow as well. You can play as Shadow during the modern Sonic stages. Now you can just go through there like that, but if you want it, you can press the triangle and it tells you the next stage. So let's head to stage number 2, the spaceport.
Sonic is alive.
That was fast.
That's excellent.
Here's the thing, I would have preferred it. I think it would have made more sense if you did it.
I knew it.
If you did this stuff, either you don't pull the whole Sonic's dead thing, they think Sonic's dead, or they
They've been tortured.
play it up for a,
That's hard.
like, it takes longer for you to find out, because here it's just like,
Plans already happened.
wow, Sonic's dead, this is so depressing. Oh, look at that, he's alive, he's fine.
To borrow a shuttle. Come on.
You know what I mean?
Who's up for an old school style jailbreak?
So yeah, I just find it kind of bizarre. That's just me though. It just doesn't make any sense. And stage 2 is Chemical Plant. Why is stage 2 fucking Chemical Plant? Alright, so here we go. Now we get to play as our avatar. And he's pretty useful. He's pretty cool. It's pretty fun to play as him. I enjoy. So yeah, the base weapon is like a flamethrower style weapon. It's my personal favourite. I just think it's a better weapon. It's just the best weapon to kind of blaze. Yes, fine. To blaze through stuff with. Blaze through the enemies. Yeah, this weapon is just so much fun to use. And red ring. Not going for all of them. I'll go for some though. Yeah, I think the Avatar character is really fun to play, and I do really like the level of customization that you get with him. It is really fun to go through these levels, but I just wish that we weren't playing a. What am I trying to say here? Oh yeah, these are the special abilities. Press triangle, and you can endlessly jump until the power runs out. Ooh, let's go. So yeah, I think like modern Sonic is really fun to play as, and I think that the the Avatar character is a little bit slower. He doesn't have the boost, but I still think he's really fun to play as. One of the problems I have with the control a little bit is just how there's a prime example, just how slippery all the characters are, and it's the same for pretty much every single character. They just have so much momentum with them that it's just really difficult to see. That was dickish. Up we go. Just jump across. And yeah, you will get different like wisp weapons. They're called wispons, I think. Wispons, I think they're called.
Hurry it up, rookie! Get out of there as soon as everyone's aboard. Step on it.
Go. There we go. And up. And boom. And we're done. So yeah, that's the first level for the avatar character. It's pretty fun, and we got to our first 2 medals, which is nice. The medal system is used to unlock certain characters, like certain abilities. Oh yeah, we got costumes, so I can show these off. Let's show these off. So yeah, you can customize your avatar with different outfits. So you got upper headwear first. So we got stuff like little hats and stuff. You get if you pre-order the game, you get DLC, so you can get like a Puyo hat, Knight's hat, different shadow hats, an Eye hat. Let's go with that. You also get glasses. That's from Persona 5. These are just standard ones. That's from Jet Set Radio, I think. Let's go with Persona 5 for now. Let's pick those gloves. Footwear. Let's go for the blue. I like the blue. You got different body stuff here, so you got like t-shirts and stuff like that. It's kind of useful. I'm going to stick with that. That looks awesome. I won't bother with any of the bodysuits. And yeah, and you can edit like the eye color, the body color, and the victory pose if you want to as well. You can also get different weapons. At the moment, we've only got that. So, alright then. Let's move on to stage number 3, which is a different color. Let's see who we got here then.
That should have done it.
So Omega is apparently fucked.
I'm sorry.
Oh god.
Not enough. Whoa.
Chaos is gonna fuck Tails. Oh my god.
Help me!
He's dead. Oh, look at that. Why are you here? Oh, that is just my opinion of him. Why the fuck are you here?
Wait, what? Oh.
They've changed it. In Generations, he was from the past.
Aren't you?
Now he's from another dimension. The continuity, whatever.
Got here?
But yeah, we get to play classic Sonic again, and it's kind of like, what's the point? It feels to me as if they just wanted a reason to
For a reason. We need to save
have Sonic Mania link to Sonic Forces, which I think makes
so good to see you. So
0 sense. I don't think it's needed at all. It's completely and utterly fucking unnecessary, for me personally. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think that classic Sonic controls fine.
watch your step. Get the feeling.
He controls us fine. He's a little bit more... I think he's more slippery than the rest. I think it doesn't really help that he has no recovery. He has no real recovery options. You know, like with modern Sonic, you've got the homing attack, so you can homing attack enemies to kind of make sure that you don't fall into bottomless pits and stuff. But Sonic doesn't really, classic Sonic doesn't really have anything like that. You know, you can only attack enemies by jumping on them, or by spin dashing. Oh, by the way, if you jump and hold down the jump button, yeah, you get a little, it's basically the drop dash from Mania. They call it something different here, but it's essentially the drop dash. And you've also got the spin dash, which, to be fair, I don't think is as... Oh, fuck. It's not as broken as it was in Sonic Generations. In Generations, it was ridiculously fast. And it revved up. You know, it was fast to rev up. And it was just... It gave you a ridiculous burst of speed. But I like that. I prefer that to this spin dash here. It's a little bit slower. And just overall, I think the control is a little bit more... it's just more, like, clunky
Careful, Sonic.
than, you know... It's just more clunky than it was in Generations, and certainly more clunky than it is in Mania, and we're done. Less than 2 minutes and we've finished the stage. And first S rank, bitches. But yeah. So this is what you get for beating the stages. You get clothing for your avatar. And I think you also... no, you don't. Well, you do, but it's not doing it right now. A couple of months ago in the city,